what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Atlanta Falcons and the Baltimore Ravens. Well, it's official. We reached the halfway point of the regular season. Still a lot of work left to do, though, as we're away in Week 9. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
180. Get up. 180. 180. You at 8. Hey, middle.
Lamar off the play fake. Gets it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
You at 8. Let's go. Get hard. Middle. Get hard.
They go play fake with Jackson. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. It goes for a 38-yard pickup. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
10 at the 16-yard line.
180! Hey, Ozzy! Sit up! Report! Sit up!
Lone back gets the handoff. No questioning on that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
180! Sit up! 180! Finish it up! Go right here. Sit up!
They give it to him again. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens drop 80-plus yards and take a 6-0 lead. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point, not too confident, but it had enough to go. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This taken from the 12. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Going to the ground again on first. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
To the air with Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down to almost, oh, no, actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here we go. Shots.
Play fake. Penix. Flushed out of the pocket. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Somebody gotta do it, I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it, I say the G, hey, watch him do it. He's a vibe outside, all from the music. They like what he owns.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
Shut up! Shut up!
Now again, running right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
Jackson Cook pass wide. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Hey! Yo!
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. Great run here. He's across the 35. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. That one hits for 30. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game, and he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
Shut up!
On first down, they'll run. Running their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens break the tie here in the first. So, Rob, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Returning it from the 4. The ball is out, and the fumble recovery is made.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing the lane and doing their job, but there it was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Y'all got a problem my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Another carry for Robinson. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. The The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hennessy threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
We know in this league you can't start every game with scoring drives, but I think that's a clear picture of why you don't keep this drive sustained. Got to execute on the most important down, and that's 3rd down.
And some professional English on that ball as it bounces out just short of the end zone at the 2-yard line. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Well, I'm not seeing a single clear safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Backed up in the end zone. Jackson bails out of the pocket quick. Connects on the crosser. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down.
One of the advantages, Kate, a quarterback gets when he leaves the pocket and he's seeing zone coverage is you can really start to manipulate those defenders. And crossing routes are a great way to break down zone defense, especially when you get yourself outside the pocket.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. We've got a screen to the running back. He's got the first, still space at the 20. And he's finally marked down at the 34. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Alpha, sit on! 180! Sit on! You!
Shotgun snap to Jackson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Play action now with Jackson. Pressure's there, and it closes in on him. He's dropped for the sack, and that is what should bring us to the end of this opening quarter. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Here's the one back on the handoff. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Falcons bringing out an extra defensive back for 3rd down.
No, we changed it. Go right here.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This is a heater going deep. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They're going play fake with Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw intended for Drake London. And now they face 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Cut out left. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Play action. Here's Penix. He rolls to his right. He can run it. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
That's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the 1st down.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
They'll go play action. Here's Penix. Finds him over the middle. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
He did not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Let's go.
Robinson does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
So aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Once more, it's Robinson. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so now they're left with 4th and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Returnable from the 1. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Real quick, ready?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Report! Alpha, sit up! 180! Sit up! You are at. Go. Sit up!
Here's Jackson to throw. Catch made over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Report! Sit up!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Working quickly here.
Oh, we changed it.
Pick up of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Sit up!
Lamar now from the gun. Look at that power, deep left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Pete, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Sit up, Doc! Sit up! You changed it.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Completed to his running back. He dodged the tackle. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. First and 10 from the 32.
Sit up! Hey! Come on! 180! 180! Ready, shot! Middle! Sit up!
From the gun, Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
This is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much more exciting.
Back to the well again. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now lead by 10. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. All right, so he'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Okay, ready?
So first and 10 now from the 30. Now Penix off the play action. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First down from the 42. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
First down, Falcons.
Here's Robinson up the middle. The bounce outside. He is a little bit there, about 3 yards. That's going to bring up second down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Third down, it's Penix. You look underneath here, Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buying some time right. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Running left is Robinson. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's Robinson. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Here's Penix to throw. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a one-score game before halftime. Drake London with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons cut the lead down to 4.
Falcons 17.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
DC, ready?
They've set it downs for him from the 31.
Hands up. Sit up. Sit up.
On first down, Jackson. He throws a bullet deep to the right. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Here we go.
On first down, here's Penix. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second and 3 now. To the air with Penix. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. On first down, here's Penix. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains in this half.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
On the shotgun, Penix. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This return starts at the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Play fake. Penix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our caps to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
2nd and 10. Penix to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And that brings up 4th and long. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
180. Shut up.
Trying the right side. He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
180. You.
Back-to-back carries here. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Sit hot. 180. Yo. Sit hot.
They give it to him again. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Hey, 180. 180. Hey, shot.
First down, and they go right back to it. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get it behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they come, second down. Running this one left. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. A dose of the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
First down throw for Jackson. Forced out to his right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
180.
Lamar off the play fake. Headed out right. Throw caught at the 6. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. About ready to go now. First and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Case, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's
pressure coming, and they take him down. Sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it third down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this third down play. Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They're going play fake with Penix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens take over as he records his 10th career INT. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of you. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Falcons' 46-yard line.
Pistol snap to Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Lamar out of the pistol. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Middle.
Throwing again is Lamar. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they're not going to reach the sticks. They tried surprising them with a reverse, but the defense stops them well short. 4th down coming up.
Change it.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Play action now with Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going for it himself. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Setting up, 2nd and goal.
Hey, middle. Sit down.
They go to him again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. It's a 70-yard pickup, but still a ways away for 3rd and goal.
7 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
You are X. Shut up.
3rd time's the charm. He gets it again. He's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through. Gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Penix. Cut out left. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Robinson on the inside give. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there. Reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight was giving them the chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Another carry for Robinson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's set down. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
That is your cool meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Play action. Here's Penix. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. They got 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Penix working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Now Penix off the play action. Comes down the field. It's Pitts. He is down to the 30-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
A gain of 29 yards. Here we go, and the Falcon 1st down.
A handoff for Robinson, running right. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Falcon football, but this late, that lead might be too much for them to overcome. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Staying with Robinson. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Penix looking to pass. Through the middle. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons putting up points in a game decided. Drake London with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a drive.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. Well, he looked maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that 2-point try unraveled out there.
Or maybe they were just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snapped. Got to find some way to make that call work.
And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
On a quick.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Go. Sit on.
From the gun, Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he's short the 1st after a mile gain.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Baltimore. The Ravens put up even more points in a win.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Now the PAT try coming up. Good on the extra point attempt. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again.
49. Falcons 23.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Tag! Tag the 60! Tag the 60!
On second down, Robinson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That's a pickup of 9. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle block, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First down.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. Trying to run here with Robinson. And they bring him down around the 34. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's a Falcon first down.
That's another Falcons first down.
Shotgun snap again to Robinson. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Offensive line fast.
1 yard gain.
Penix here from the gun. Going all the way to the end zone here. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons making the scoreboard look a touch better. Drake London with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Lining up now to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons get it back to a 19-point deficit. Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And no dice on this kick, the Ravens recover. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up second down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And he's taken down at the 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
First and 10.
Here we go, go!
Line up the design keeper. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has it at the 7. This play does have enough, Brock. That means it is first and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Sit up! Sit up!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
SOS. You hear me talking about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Here's another for it. Gets it again. And he's stonewalled by this front right at the 3. Only manages 1 yard on that run, so now they'll need 3 on third and goal.
It's now third and goal.
That one's out and cut on the right side. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens keep adding that fourth quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the offshoot quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Robinson again here on second. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down. He'll throw off the play fake. He rolls to his right. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Read and react. Read and react. Read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
On second and 10, it's Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the 5th time they've gotten their first sack in this one, Brock. And they're going to try for number 6 on third down.
Come on. Hit. Let's go, 80. 18, Rodney, 18.
Here he goes, third and long. Hits his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They're going to pass it here. Going deep here for the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! Xavier Watts picks it. And the Falcons Ravens get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. First down now, ball at the 33. Throwing off the play fake. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Bilal Kone with the INT. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Ravens keep running away with this. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And we've got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Falcons 30.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He fields it from the 8. Showing a little burst so far. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
A toss now to Robinson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
Falcons, first down.
Go play action on 1st down. Buying some time right. Now he takes it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.